Hello students, good morning and how are you? I am Faisal Mushtaque, teacher of Jesus and Mary School. So now today I am going to teach subject history, chapter 1st, standard 7, medieval Europe, rise and spread of Christianity. So now let us come to the points. Now in this chapter we will discuss, there are some most important points: spread of Christianity in the Roman Empire and Europe. Third, the advent of Christianity. Now, role of Emperor Constantine in spreading Christianity, dominance of the Church, decline of ancient Roman Empire, barbarians, inventions, Goths, Vandals and Franks, emergence of Turks, Crusades, and last point topic, monasteries and their impact. Now, the first topic is spread of Christianity. So, the spread of Christianity after Jesus, two most significant figures in the Christianity are the apostles Peter and Saint Paul. Saint Paul in particular takes a leading role in spreading the teaching of Jesus to Gentiles, that means non-Jews in the Roman Empire. The spread of Christianity was made a lot of easier by the efficiency of the Roman Empire, but its principles were sometimes misunderstood and membership of the sect could be dangerous. Sect, that means, students, a group of peoples who have particular set of religious belief. So after his death and here is resurrection, the word, a Christian belief that God raised Jesus after his crucifixion as first of the dead. So Jesus was known as the Christ, Son of the God. His disciples, disciple means a person who follows the teacher, were called the apostles. The apostle traveled far and wide and spread the teaching of Jesus Christ. Saint Paul was the most important among them. He had given a great contribution to spreading the teaching of Jesus Christ. So, it traveled to far off places and converted many people Christianities. So now the next topic is Christianity in the Roman Empire and Europe. So now, Christianity in Roman Empire was very dangerous venture. Religion was very important to the Roman Empire. With the Roman, Christianity was banned and Christians were punished for many years. Initially, the Roman Empire regarded Christianity as a dangerous because the followers of Jesus refused to worship the Roman gods. Jesus Christ's followers did not participate in the public festival of emperor and the Roman gods. So the following Christianity were declared unlawful, illegal. So in AD 64, a part of Roman Empire, was burned down. The Emperor Nero punished a race of men who were hated of their evil practices. These men were called Christians. He got a number of people confess. You know the meaning of confess? Confess means to admit that you have done something is wrong. इसको अपराध भी कह सकते हैं. So on there, the evidence number of Christians were convicted and put to death with dreadful cruelty. Convicted means to say officially in account of law that somebody guilty of a crime. This is the meaning of the convicted. So now students, some words are very typical in the history subject. So I will explain on those words with the help of the meaning, so you learn. So afterwards, some were converted with the skin of wild beast and left to the eaten by dogs. And some other were nailed to the cross. Wild animals and some were nailed to the cross. So many were burned alive and set on fire to serve as torches at night. So the Christians were present in now Greek, Egypt, Turkey and North Africa of the 4th century Christ era. Now the next point is the advent of Christianity. Christianity ka agman. That means something arriving of Christianity. Christianity began in the 1st century AD after the Jesus died as a small group of Jewish people in Judea, but quickly spread throughout the Roman Empire. Constantine, the builder of Constantinople and the founder of Byzantine Empire, was the first Christian emperor of the Rome. So Constantine decided it was best to locate a new city. New city, that means New Rome, known Nova Rome. This city has several benefits, advantages. Like, first, it was closer to the geographical center of the empire. It was surrounded almost entirely by water. So it could be easily defended. Defended means to protect somebody, a place on the coast. To protect somebody, that is the meaning of the defended. And the location provide for the excellent harbor. Means a place on the coast where ship can be tied up and protected from the sea bad weather. So, and easy access to the Danube River region with the support of funding from the treasury and a special tax. It was started vast rebuilding project also. So he kept remnants of the old city. Remnants, a piece of something that is left after the rest has gone. किसी का बचा हुआ टुकड़े को कहते हैं remnants of the old city, New Rome. 4 times the size of Byzantine was said to have been inspired by the Christians' God. Like. So, and built on 7 hills. just like old Rome. The city was divided into 14 districts, like 14 districts. So they face very different and struggle life for the Christianity. So one of the Constantine's early concern was to provide enough water for the citizen. They were difficult for the Christianity. So they were sufficient need for like aqueducts, tunnels, and lack of the storage still continued. Aqueduct means a structure like a bridge for carrying water across a valley or a low ground. So now for this problem, solve this problem, like Diered cistern was constructed in 330 Christ era, still exists here. So now for the next topic, role of Emperor Constantine in spreading Christianity. So Constantine became a very powerful ruler in 306 Christ era. He adopted Christianity and made it official religion of the Roman Empire. So he helped spread Christianity. So he built number of churches and monasteries. Monastery means, students, listen carefully, a place where monks live together. So he sent also missionary to different parts of the Europe. So now over a centuries, more and more people in Europe adopted Christianity. So Emperor Charlemagne encouraged church music and called psalms. It helped popularize the Christianity on that time. Now, the next topic is dominance of the church. So, dominance means control to power. How to control to power of the church? So now, the fall of Roman Empire in the period of the 476 Christ era to the emergence, that means to the highlight. To the highlight of the church, only organized institutions in the period of the 5th century Christ era in whole Europe. The father, bishop of the Rome was recognized as the head of the church. Now, the quick revision, match the following, take the correct statement and the cross the wrong one. Both are you have to do, students, with the help of the books. So now for the next points, decline or fall of the ancient Roman Empire. So the decline of ancient Roman Empire after the death of Odysseus, the last emperor to rule united Roman Empire in 395 Christ era. So this Roman Empire was divided into two parts. First is the Eastern Roman Empire and other is the Western Roman Empire. And the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire was the Constantinople. Now is Istanbul. So the division of the empire broke the unity. There was still one uniting factor, Christianity and the Roman Church. So now in the 4th century, the Western Roman Empire crumbled. Crumbled means now to break or make something, break into very small pieces. किसी चीज का टुकड़े टुकड़े कर देना. Approx 500 years run, the world greatest superpower arose. Some argue that the Roman Empire did not fall as the Eastern Roman Empire. So the empire continued for another 1000 years in the form of the Byzantine Empire. So now the next topic is barbarian invasion. Goths, Vandals and Franks. So there are many factors to the destruction and disintegrations of Western Roman Empire. So now I will clear the both meaning, destructions and the disintegrations. Destructions mean the action of destroying something, or disintegration means break or decompose of the Western Roman Empire. The most important being repeated invasion by various Germanic tribes like Vandals, Goths and Franks. So these tribes were barbaric invaders who plundered and raped and the Roman like here. So territory means an area of land that belongs to one country, including the city of Rome. Now, so in the period of the barbarian invasion, so economic crisis came, over reliance on slave labor, over reliance that means ज़्यादा trust करना slave पे, that means excessive dependence on or trust, over expansion, overspending, corruptions, political changes, and these are the factors. So the contributed to its downfall. Finally, in 476 Christ era, the Western Roman Empire suffered its death blow. पूरी तरीके से खत्म. So the next topic is emergence of Turks. And the invading army of the Ottoman Turks captured the capital of Byzantine Empire in 1453. This period is the downfall of the Constantinople. The capture of Constantinople marked the end of the Roman Empire. So then afterward, the rise of the Ottoman Empire. This Ottoman Empire, the name of the Constantinople was changed in Istanbul. The first emperor of Ottoman polity was Osman. A descendant of Turkish, descendant is a word. Descendant means to go down to lower places. आप उसको एक वंशज के नाम से भी जान सकते हैं. यानी तर्किश के जो वंशज थे उनके बारे में, which had migrated out of the Central Asia due to Mongol conquest. Now, the next point is crusades, meanings a fight for something that you believe to be good or against something that you believe to be bad. So now crusades is a holy wars of the Christians battle the Turkish Muslim to occupy the Holy Lands in Jerusalem. So these were battle between till century 11 and 11 to till 16th century. So there are 8 crusades that resulted in the recapture of the Jerusalem. The Crusade of Jerusalem failed to establish of permanent Christians kingdom. Crusades were a series of religions war. Now, the next point, monastery and their impact. So now, the priest of churches lived among people and acquired respectable position. The priest of churches, they preached and performed religious rite. But some great Christian, I will explain, named Saint Francis, Saint Benedict, Saint Augustine, these are the name stress on the purity of the life. Now, the meaning of stress. So, stress means to give something special attention. These three great personality stress on the purity of life. How to survive, how to pure your life, told. They took vow to lead some simple lives with honesty, discipline, and modesty. Now these three became ascetics. Monasteries were built for such monks. Ascetics, that means a person who dedicates his or her life to the pursuit of idols and practice, like a simple life. Women also devoted their lives to God. They were known as nuns. They lived in nunneries. These monks and nuns raised the moral standard of the society and lived simple life. The monasteries and nunneries played a very important role important roles to spread of the Christianity from the different way. So according to your books, there are some many ways spread of Christianity is 1, 2, 3 and 4. The 1, monastery became center of propagation of Christianity. Propagation, that means किसी चीज का प्रचार करना. Second is the monk travel across the world to spread the message of Jesus Christ, and gradually Christianity was adopted. Many peoples. First, I will give the name Saint Thomas, a disciple of the Jesus Christ. He reached Kerala in India to spread the Christianity. Now, the third way is importance. Monasteries were the only center of learning during the medieval period. They taught the subject grammar and arithmetic. Very good. So now the monastery, the last points, they served and they take care of the sick people, poor people, and destitute. Destitute means without any money, without any food, or without any home. जिसको आप बेसहारा भी बोल सकते हैं. They gave food, shelter to tired travelers and medicine to the sick. All these helped in the spreading Christianity across the world. These chapters I have completed. Medieval Europe, the rise and spread of Christianity. So students, then you do in your notebook some more important insight question and exercise questions. I will give the Teno app, and learn some more important word meaning as far as concerned to the history subjects. Thank you and good day.